Hello and welcome to new platinum content. This is Dikuth's Band of Merry Men. Today we'll be diving into episode 19. We'll be starting off right away with some combat. But last week, the party decided to delve back into the hidden shrine of Tomoa-chan and find the corrupted tree that had been bringing nothing but chaos and discord to the lands around it. Not only causing corruption deep within the grounds, but also having some sort of aerial effect on magical powers and divine auras as well. The party decided that it needed to split itself, though, as Kovash received a message from an old friend saying that they needed to meet at midnight that very day. The party thought best that it would be ideal if someone went with them, and Dikuth himself volunteered or was volunteered to go with, leaving earlier than ever to get to where they needed to go. The party split off, and Chamali began to lead the party through the temple, easily overcoming things as he later told Jelenith this is what a high paladin basically would do. And so they find their way back to the chamber that had started where the roots of corruption did and began their process into finding what laid beyond. Upon opening the next couple of doors, they found this. Hearing what Chamali had to say, I'll show it to players again. Chamali whispered Zelonin, and this tree, not moving at first, but as soon as fire had begun to touch it, it moved quickly and stamped out said fire. And that's where we'll pick up as I ask you all now to click on yourselves and roll initiative, please.
Here we go.
Stupid tree own fire.
It's me, Katra.
It stamped out the fire.
Excellent. That trend.
So your torch is gone for
No,
now.
that wasn't me. That wasn't me. Oh yeah, no, my torch is gone. I just
Yes.
delete that.
Okay.
Just delete. We can copy Bjolf. Oh, Bjolf has has no initiative. The torch does.
The torch.
What kind of initiatives are those? That's bad.
Hey, I rolled a fairly decent initiative. You should.
Jelenith
Gotcha,
is just
that
so
was good,
shook.
yeah.
Jelenith is just so shook right
Yeah,
now. You're
I've
just
never,
like, what?
I've never seen a tree stamp out a fire before.
That's clearly never met an Ent.
And Sif
No, I've met
is
ants.
just blinded and is like, what snuffed out the light?
Welcome to the prime material plane.
Koch is like,
There's no more cranberry juice.
Alrighty. Oh. Alright, let me do this then.
Not for me.
Alright. Oh no!
What have you done?
You guys just rolled really crap initiative, and I somehow still rolled lower than it.
Uh-huh.
oh, I just.
Because the
I
gods
should raise
want
my
them to
dex.
win.
Alright. So, Katra, with your ever-present sight, you watch as Sif hurls his torch at the tree, and then just kind of shrugs as it suddenly goes black for him. But you see that the tree is now moved to cover and stamp out the fire.
Guys, that tree just definitely stamped out the fire. If you missed that.
Yeah,
I
nope,
can't see.
saw that. Saw that.
Well, I mean, Sif is kind of a little blind, so like,
Well, I do.
I mean,
Beowulf has a torch, right?
Yeah, but I can't see past Beowulf. I can't see past the bottom of the
Gotcha.
staircase.
Oh yeah, let's see. Haha.
Hey Kyle, what are these?
That's this vision for all the people watching.
What are these blue?
It's no better than yours right now, Beowulf.
I know.
So,
Have your torch, Beowulf.
Jonathan, to answer your question, the giant blue square surrounding it is just for battle reference. You'll find out that that's all roots and thick overgrowth as well as water, so it is difficult terrain. There are also several bushes layered around the area. That's what these other squares are. And from what you can see, they have huge thorns on them as well.
Oh, I know what they are. Sorry, as a DM, I know what they are. I love these things.
So yeah, Katra, what were you doing? I'm sorry.
Talk, buddy.
I'm gonna move there, and you're gonna see Koch kind of shoot his eye, like a look over his shoulder at Jelanath, and like he winks, and he pulls up his finger gun, and he aims it right at the tree, and you see a bunch of shadows like just coalesce around his body, and then they tendril out to a singular point on his finger, and the point turns into like a moving mass of black shadows before it turns into like a roiling purplish blue. And when he clicks his thumb down, you see the point just fly straight at the tree. And
Are you gonna Yu Yu Hakusho this?
we cast.
That's how I've always flavored Eldritch Blast to Spirit Gun.
I mean, that's how you definitely did it with what's his face.
Fireball.
Oh, fireball.
Oh man!
He was
Starting
more like you.
job.
Say.
Finally, a usage of a fireball, and it's not even from a trigger-happy wizard.
From a trigger
That
happy.
trigger happy fire wizard died.
Well, he saves.
He with trees, a
Well,
boy.
the tree saves. I apologize. The tree saves. I don't know what.
That is strange.
How big is the fireball? What are you all burning here? Let's see. I forget.
Please tell me it's all
Fireball's
secret.
radius.
I think it's a 15-foot radius.
I think it's a 20-foot radius.
You might be right.
D&D trivia.
The real questions I should have been asking during the
20-foot radius sphere centered on a point.
So literally right in front of him, right in front of me, you would see like this giant purple and blue fireball expand out.
Sif doesn't even flinch at the flames.
And then he just says, "I told you that I cleared all the vines in the room by myself." And also I'm going to spend three sorcerer points, and you see the fireball kind of like the fire kind of roll around, and once it clears, it coalesces into a medium-sized dog-like creature.
Oh, puppy!
Yeah.
Yes!
What?
The Shadow Hounds!
Puppy! I
Um,
love him.
So you all see this hound form, and because of the darkness around, it's hard to see it even as it just steps from the wall next to Katra, really starting to absorb all the light around it immediately and like sending it out in this purple refraction as it curls around his feet. And then where did you want it? I can't hear you.
To this. My ping isn't on. Does the tree reach all the way out to these roots, or is it just like this one, or is it just where the large creature is?
It has roots all around. You're not really sure.
So I would like move it to here, this square right here.
Which square? I'm sorry. This one? Alright, just make a square there with your space or shape maker. I don't have a token made for it yet. I will get that done. And then that is your turn? Or...
I would retreat back.
Yep, alright.
Sif body blocks.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Here they come.
They? What's they?
I mean, it could be worse. If Kyle really wanted to fuck around with us, he could just gotten us like awakened bushes that are like half a CR, and they don't really do
boy.
anything. But
Ah!
And you grabbed the wrong thing.
you know, awakened bushes are funny, but these aren't them. But like I was, like these guys are also just as fun. But like if Kyle really want to have fun with us, he'd just throw a bunch of awakened bushes. They're not even half CR. I think they're like 1/8 CR. They have literally 7 hit points, but they're resistant to piercing damage, and they just like slap you in the face with like their branches.
And they hurt too.
They do, yeah.
Like there are some CR ones that could like one shot or that could completely kill us in the right situation.
Here he comes.
Ah, what about?
Ah!
No!
So, those of you who can see, let's see, Sif.
I can see a little.
Okay.
I can see them roll.
You and Jelenith really see these roiling mass of roots and thorns begin just tumbling forward in a like odd gesticulated motion as they walk and pick up roots and move some more, and then as it gets into line of sight, you watch as several of these thorns just arc back on a vine and fling right at the front line of you two.
Ugh.
Hi, Katra.
Catcher's in the back line.
I moved back like a smart person.
Jelenith, 15.
No,
And then
AC is 19 now. Thanks to
9 to hit you as well. Sif is not gonna happen.
Nope. 17.
But that is fine.
a +1 shield, right, Sif?
Yep. +1 shield.
Okay. So it's a 19 AC.
Yep. Use that axe. Well, never mind. I've said nothing yet. Sif has a plan already, but first I gotta make sure I'm not dead or grabbed or whatever this is going to happen. I don't like where this is going.
Fully dead. Just immediately.
I'll grab you by the ankle, Beal. We're going to go see our gods together.
No.
So 16 to hit you, Jelenith, and then a non-nat 20, Sif.
Oh, non-nat 20?
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Alright. So, you guys have ducked and dodged out of these several thorns flung at you. When, Sif, you feel from above, one nails you directly in between your shoulder piece and where your helmet would be for your jawline. And you look up, and you see several more of these bushes adhered to the walls, beginning to move downwards towards you.
I give a very nasty quick glance to
And
Katra.
you take...
Is it magical damage?
No.
Dope.
Nine points piercing damage.
9.
Down to 6. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, Bjolf.
Yep.
So now you hear just the sharp intake of breath from Sif suddenly as he like dodging and weaving out of something flying through the air.
Okay. Hold on. I need to look in my inventory. I need to find something useless.
Useless?
Yeah.
You need to find something useless. Got it.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
Don't forget to go for Chamali.
Oh, thank you so much.
Watch
Okay.
these
I would like
for
to.
all of us.
I would like to take a dagger. I would like to cast light on it, and then I just want to like chuck it.
Oh my god. That is amazing.
Ooh, you're just outside of short range.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hit anything. I just want to be able to see.
Oh, just chuck it towards the tree.
Oh, me and Shamali are on the same.
Yeah, I
page.
cast
Okay.
light on it so I can just like get a little. I need to be able to see something.
When you roll a natural one, twice in the same combat.
What? What?
Chimichanga's with me in initiative.
I don't have a token for that, I
You
guess.
can use
We
my torch,
just
I
use
guess.
that. Where did you throw it?
Huh?
Where did
I
you
just
throw it?
threw it straight ahead. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Alright, so
Okay.
what I'm going to do, is the light the same for light and torch?
I'll double
think
check.
So, let me see.
Because I'll give you your torch.
10 feet in dimension.
Yeah, it's
It's like bright light and
20
it's
foot radius and dim light for national 20 feet.
Yeah,
So that's the same, me.
Yeah.
sure.
It'd be the same if it's reduced.
Alright,
yeah.
there you go.
Cool. Thank you. Can I also bonus action cast Shield of Faith on myself?
Sure.
Cool.
You watch as the shadows around you. You see as you begin casting this spell quickly. There's some sort of shadowy echo that's like attaching itself to Katra, and it feels very warm and familiar to you, but you're not sure. You've never seen this before. And as you begin casting, you watch as the shadows around you and part of that bond that is connected to him begin forming into this shield around you.
I see. Cool. That's my turn.
Jonathan.
What the fuck?
I say, good start, Katra. Sif, I leave these guys to you, and I'm gonna run and jump from the top of these stairs towards the tree.
Alright.
Nice. Get him.
Ruin the
Jonathan.
plan.
Nope.
Was the
Jellenith has her
plan?
own plan.
Yep,
I
I know.
tried-
Jonathan has her own plan.
I trust Jellenith's plan.
I'm hoping.
I also stand Gel in this plan.
Stand Jellenith.
Alright. Well, I believe you will be taking an opportunity attack from the one
Yep.
thorn slinger.
Yep.
Let's see if you can do anything about that. Ooh, that's a good roll. 21.
Yeah, that hits.
8. 12 points of piercing damage as the slinger slams one of these long vines into you, and you feel one large thorn pierce into your rib cage. But yeah, you continue through as it rips through, and you whatever your plan is.
I'm gonna move over down one more square,
Sure.
and then I'm going to embiggen. Sorry, I should not take Kamala Khan. I hate that phrase for Kamala Khan's powers. I'm gonna get large, thank you, and then I'm gonna swing 2 times at this tree.
All right. Give me
It's
attacks.
great time.
I like him biggin because I first read that from Patrick Rothfuss.
I'm big in.
14.
Isn't gonna hit, unfortunately. So you watch as you pull out this new longsword, and it's kind of an odd weight in your hand. It's not necessarily built in the normal type of sword that you would use, but you hit the tree. But you watch as the sword literally goes clang, and like you get that metal reverberation in your arm.
20 feet. And then that's
Here, that was actually a 16
Still doesn't hit.
why is it 16?
plus 3 against plants.
Is that to hit or is that just to damage?
I thought it was both, but I could be wrong.
Let's look.
No, it's a +1 longsword. It does an extra 2d6 against plant types.
Yeah, it's like a
I
dragon
thought-
slaying sword.
Sorry.
The problem is that it's not finesse, so I'm using my strength score instead of my dex score. Go for a second attack.
All right. Not
Why is
quite.
Second number always bigger.
Not quite. You can't seem to feel a good bite into this tree, as now it has begun moving and trying to avoid your attacks, whereas the second attack just basically scrapes some of the bark off. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it. That's all I got.
Alrighty.
Oh, Kevin.
That's okay. I'm about to get some temp points.
Okay, so
The tree.
Oh,
Is
great.
this red square the little shadow dog?
yes.
Can
Okay.
I express my displeasure and kind of pleasure at the fact that the picture and the token for the tree kind of lines up with the vines for the background image?
It does. It's nice. I like it.
I love it, but I also hate it.
All right. Well, Jelleneth, you feel as two of these long tendrils that you see pop up from the ground and begin floating around wildly as this tree begins moving at you. They kind of slap at you, trying to grab on, and they don't really seem to have effect on you. Sif, you see one of these tendrils come flying at you, and it rolled a 26.
That's a definite hit.
So you feel as the tendril grabs your ankle and yanks you.
Guess I'm coming too, Jonas. Is it a save at all, or? Oh God!
You
Got
are
yoinked.
you are grappled and restrained. You have disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Yoink.
As you feel several of the tendrils begin wrapping around you suddenly, as
Against all what? Which ones again? I'm sorry.
strength checks and strength saving throws.
Thank you.
As you also feel it begin to pull you under the water. And then Jonathan, you watch as it's unfurling all these tentacles. It uncurls that hitch it has in the tree, and you see this large gaping maw lunge at you.
I knew it.
It has
Is
a
it like
nose?
is it like a
Ooh, 27 to hit.
Yeah.
Ooh!
The tree has a mouth.
Oh,
We're about to Donkey Kong Country 3 this shit.
Oh no.
Just
no.
feed him some
Okay.
fire.
19 points of piercing damage as you feel it land into your side right where the thorn slinger had taken a good chunk of skin out, and begin like feeding on you immediately.
This is nasty.
All right, that's its turn. Sif,
All right.
you could try to get out if you'd like.
Can I attack the tendril that's wrapped around?
You can.
All right. Well, I'm already at disadvantage from lying down and from being restrained, so don't matter. If I let me see the roll for a second. I have guided strike.
Okay, 1 second, guys. My roommate is calling me. I just gotta make sure this isn't important.
Gotcha.
Hello?
It's important.
The box
I have
factory's
no
on fire.
idea what the tendril's AC is, so
Ah.
I feel like if my roll is like a 10 or a 12, I don't know.
Guys,
Don't know.
we joked about this last week about this tree potentially having a mouth, and now we know it has a mouth. So we are definitely gonna Donkey Kong
Yeah.
Country 3 this shit.
Maybe that was a case of giving the DM the wrong ideas.
I think
Yeah.
tree came with a mouth before we talked about it.
I was gonna say, at this point, it has a mouth and is moving. Are we positive this is the tree?
Yes, it's made out of wood.
The roots and all such are like reminiscent. It looks exactly like it, except an infestation as opposed to what we had.
Sorry, roommate went out drinking last night, and I didn't hear back from him, so I was worried. You know how that
I
is.
got you.
All right.
I'm going to use guided. You know what? Fuck it. I'm using guided strike on this attack.
Alrighty.
It'll be plus 10.
Sure thing.
20.
That hits.
All right.
Well, it's plus 10 with 30, so 30 technically, right?
Question. If I'm under, can I? If I'm trying to say it underwater, can I still get out? Tempest guide my hand.
I mean it.
Okay. So, and anyone who kind of sees, you just see like Sif get pulled under. You see bubbles for a moment, and then his hand raised, and the sword engulfs in flames before he just swings down at the tendrils.
I'm gonna stamp this
Plus
fire sword out as
2d6.
well.
Plus 12 fire damage.
Alrighty.
Divine
So
strike.
20 total.
Divine strike. Or
Alright. You watch as the tendril is immediately cut away from its the base, and it starts flailing as you're loosed from the tree's grasp.
Alright, thanks to Athlete, I'm just gonna stand up using only 5 feet of movement and just kind of break the rest of the vines off. And then I'm gonna move 20, spend 20 feet because I'm in difficult terrain, right?
Yeah.
yes, so you can move 10.
So 10, 20. And then I'm going to attack with advantage on the tree.
Go for it. That misses.
Oof.
So you watch as the flames kind of scatter as you hit it, but nothing bites, and the flames remain on the blade.
Oof. Alright, and then with a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself. Oh, wait. Never mind. It's the wrong prep spell.
Alrighty.
Then instead, yep, nope, that's it. That's my turn. Oh, the spell slot. Spiritual weapon. Fuck.
Oh wait, yeah.
You can cast spiritual weapon.
As a bonus action, yep.
How?
Spiritual
Weapons
weapon
get the
makes the
cleric
weapon,
list.
and then you're able to attack with it. Then
That's a
you can
cleric
use the
spell.
Yeah, paladin spell list gets most of the cleric spell list.
Oath of Conquest. It's one of
No,
my
no, it
favorite.
depends what paladin you are though. Oath of
Oath of
Conquest gets it.
Conquest.
Yeah,
Uh,
because it's not naturally a paladin spell.
Correct.
That's why I was surprised. I'm like, you can cast.
yeah, I was like,
I've already cast it once before, and the Axe of Tempest is what was used.
spiritual
It
weapon.
was like this huge, it was like this huge old
Beowulf.
iron.
You watch as Chamali runs up to this moving, gesticulating thorn bush, and pulls out a dagger. And you watch as the dagger raises into the air, it engulfs in like black flame. And he strikes down into the bush, and you watch this black flame just around the thorn slinger.
Oh, nice.
Amaterasu.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Daniel did say the same thing.
Yeah.
Wait, no. What's Hisuke's or I can't remember, not Hisuke's.
Dragon of the
Demon
Dark.
dudes in Yu Yu Hakusho's.
Dragon of the Darkness Flame.
That's it.
Oh, God,
This is more Fist of the Mortal Flame, though.
This is the strike of the dagger flame.
Well, he did all of 4 damage, so yeah.
Ooh.
Rolled a 1, and a 2.
But it looks fucking sick. It looks sick though.
Yeah, it does. And you watch him kind of get into this ready stance with the dagger in the reverse position, just ready to go. And then it's your turn again, Katra.
Oh, by the way, John,
Push
Zip totally said that. I guess I'm coming with you.
Did you see my message? No, not in Messenger. In the chat. I also don't. It moves on its own initiative apparently. But I am going to move. Grab the right mouse. Here.
Oh, do you roll its initiative or do I? I don't fucking know how that works.
I don't really care.
Let's see.
I think
He doesn't have a token for it, so Steve
Yeah,
can't
I
roll
know.
for it.
Yeah.
Well, he can still roll dice and keep track the good old-fashioned way.
Old-fashioned way.
we can also just like set one of the torches with a thing.
It's
kinda
dex.
say
It's
that's it.
dex score. But I am going to move, and I'm going to look at Chimola, and I'm going to say,
Before you do that, then, just roll its first attack that it would have taken then.
oh, okay.
Because we've gone through the whole order, so if it rolled, it would have taken its turn already.
Unless it had a higher initiative than him.
Well, then it would be going before him right now.
True.
Which one is it?
I don't know. You have the stat block. I just rolled an attack.
Well, no, it's
I feel like you should be.
it uses dire wolf statistics. It says in the.
I feel
Yep.
like you should be tracking
Jerk.
this, Steve.
What'd you say, Kevin? I'm sorry.
I feel like Steve should be tracking the stat block.
You
and
know, that's what I feel like too, but we'll
It's
we'll
his
work with it
Brandon, right?
now.
New ability, first time he's used it.
It's a bite.
We said when we got you a puppy that you would be the one to take care of it.
It's not a real puppy, so I don't have to take care of
Well,
it.
the first roll would have hit. So that's 2d6 plus 3.
So that's 11 points of damage.
So far,
Oh, you should have done him first, brother.
What do you mean?
He gives your target disadvantage on saving throws on any spell you cast.
Correct. I thought about it. I didn't want to kill him with fireball.
But that would have been a mighty fireball. 11 points of piercing. Is that what it is? Sorry, guys. Bear with me.
hang on. Did the tree save on the fireball?
Yes,
It
it did.
And I'm very annoyed
With
by
an
that.
8 dexterity, by the way.
Wow.
Super annoyed.
Pay back for the 4 initiative.
This just brings me back to the dumb dexterity check we did for our ship to see if it saved against the fireball, which it
God.
did. The ship dodged and then came back up.
All right, so yeah, you all, those of you who can see and watch out of the peripherals or are looking, have seen this purple, hellish fox dog sprint through the room, basically, not really touching the ground. It's just traveling through the air as it lands a giant, and you watch as its maw grows bigger than what it originally appeared, and bites into it. This purple energy just wrapping around this tree, kind of sticking with it the entire time. Now you can take the rest of your turn, and then roll me initiative for him.
So far, the dog has done more damage than the 2 melee.
+2 to your initiative with it.
I mean, that my one strike on it missed. I had advantage. My second one was bigger. But now you have advantage, Jalen.
Oh, look at all these frogs and lizards.
And put the plus at.
You know what? As a quick joke,
I was holding the shift button.
Oh,
You get a frog?
yep, he gets a frog.
And I would remind you his saves at disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Which bolt is a targeted spell attack?
Psych, JK, haha.
Psych, JK. You did 1d20 plus at, by the way.
Oh yeah,
We
he's a
talked about it. I was holding the shift sign.
It's a
Oh.
10. Frog is still faster than everybody else.
I don't have like dog tokens. I'm sorry.
I think this is the first time for Catcher to be first in the initiative.
Yeah.
this is like one of the first times, except against the like beholder thing.
Oh yeah, the room is now lit up, by the way, everybody. Now that
Thanks,
Sif has
Jose.
gotten out of the water and stood up, and his flames light up the whole room.
Question.
But it's still
Bitch.
weird because you see, like, this hound is also somewhat, like, absorbing and refracting that light around the room with these purple hues, and also the connection between it and Katra, and now Bjolf has created this just shadowy aura around that side of the room within this light. Alright, so Witch Bolt. 16 does not hit, unfortunately. So you cast out your tether, this purple dark lightning, and it just dissipates against the tree's iron-like bark.
And that is my turn.
All right. Then it's
The frog.
the frog's turn.
Question: did Chamala's little black flames on his dagger, did that make any light at all?
Not really. It
Maybe
didn't
something
stay.
like-
It's not still there. It was just the strike he did.
Would I for the dire or the hound, would it get the bite attack or would it just be the 1d20 plus 2?
It's 1d20 plus 5, I believe. Yep.
Damn it! Why does it have such a high AC for a tree?
It seems to not be able to, with it dodging around the tendrils and all of the things that are going around, the hound is trying to stay into combat without. That's also true. It is a tree. Be affected. And anything else for it? I don't think you can do anything else with it right now.
And move if you want.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Could've moved it.
Beowulf. Oh,
Couldn't move it next to Sif and got advantage because I'm on the other side of the tree.
Yup.
All right. I would like to cast Sacred Flame on the tree.
okay.
If I can.
Is the sacred flame really not just flame, but like blood that just like stabs the tree?
It's like,
15.
yeah, I've had it before where like it's basically blood, just kind of like a little droplets of it appear around the tree, and then they start going off like fireworks.
15.
I think that might. Oh, that might actually be it. Hold on, I don't remember.
That at disadvantage,
Yeah.
or is it just against catcher spell?
That's just catcher spells.
Yeah, it saves then.
So yeah, once again, you see this fire just kind of wash over it. Yours obviously not really being fire, but it seems that a lot of your spells are not really purchasing right now into its hard
Body.
body. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yes, as a bonus action, I would like to grab some of the shadow around me and I form it into like this black disc. And then he bites his finger until a little bit of blood starts flowing, and I kind of like spin it along the edge of my thumb to create this really like razor thin blood blade around the edge of it. And then I would like to kind of throw that at this little thing that Chamali is attacking. So that's. I don't think I can attack this turn, but it's spiritual weapon.
Ah, got you.
Spiritual weapon, I believe, makes an attack when you cast it.
Yeah,
Right away.
you do get an attack with it right
Hell
away.
yeah! But I would like to attack the thorn bush.
It has a history of violence. It's born and then
Great.
attacks.
Is there about to be 2 spiritual weapons floating around? This could be
Probably.
I feel like would be a good
Is it
idea.
Everybody's like, let's never
Right.
use this shit ever, and then all in the
Yes, I
same
believe
fight,
it's
pull it out at the
like that.
same time.
All right.
Dickheads.
Just all the
I
tokens.
hate all of you equally, by the way.
I haven't done it
What
yet
do I
though.
do?
I just want to point out that this episode of Merry Men is brought to you by Sleeping Sebastian.
Come on.
You know what? There we go.
Eh?
Where did you summon it? I'm sorry.
Right around here.
Like there?
Yeah.
Alright.
Did I hit the bush?
Probably. Yes, you did.
Yay! All right.
Is that close to what you... I'm sorry, I already forgot what you made your spiritual weapon look
Like
like.
a disc. Like a
Gotcha.
disc with a red blade around the circumference.
Those are
But
called chakrams.
that's fine.
Good roll.
It's Captain America's shield.
You watch as it spins through several of these thorn whips, cutting them off as the creature starts wilting to one side. And Anything else for you?
Nope,
Alright.
I'm good.
Jelenith.
Help me before it grabs me again.
I can't move.
No.
So you know.
Not you, Beal. You already hate me. I know that.
I'm just gonna be like, I can't let this dog outdo me. So I'm gonna take my swings at the tree.
Do it.
Son of a
Dude.
bitch.
Oh my god.
No.
Second swing. Finally.
Alright, that'll hit.
And then I'm gonna throw
Number
the
2d6.
yeah.
That's the
So
It's already in
that's
there.
Oh, it is.
yeah, already in
Yeah.
there.
Oh, that's,
Yeah.
oh, it was a 1. Man, sorry.
And then I'm gonna throw my my thorns on top of that. Okay, so it is
I already got it. You're good.
12.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, so I'm matching up to the damage that the wolf did, or to the dog.
On a scale of 1 to 11, you
So yeah,
And then
you strike once more into the iron bark, and you just all right, and then you two-hand the weapon with the shield, finally striking deep into the the side of the curve where the mouth is, and you kind of yes as you sprout more of these thorns into the tree, and you hear for the first time it make its own like.
Ugh.
and then as a bonus action, I'm like, I could really use your help, buddy, and I'm gonna use my healing spirit spell.
Okay. Where are you calling it?
I got it. Don't worry.
Got you.
And then he's gonna heal me for 1d6.
Oh shit.
Son of a bitch. Alright.
It's not a good rolling day, guys.
Not a good rolling day for us. And that's it for me.
All right. Before we go on, I forgot something.
you skip the thorn.
Yeah.
People
So we're gonna
turn
go
again.
all of them at the same time, real quick, and then we'll go to Sif. All right. This is fine for him. I'll stay here.
Oh, Lane, the reason why I say it's like Captain America's shield is because in the new Avenger games, the new Avenger game that came out, when you toss Cap's shield, like his shield outlines with a red ring when you toss it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it just reminded me of that because it looks like it's like heating up as you toss it out and it cuts things. Yeah. So that's why I was saying it was like Cap's shield.
I was going for an eclipse motif.
Oh, so more like a crescent? No.
Like an eclipse. No.
Oh,
like
yeah,
eclipse
like a
sun.
full eclipse. Okay.
Hmm.
You black out the sun while.
Katra 19 to hit. Okay.
Wah wah wah.
Wah, wah.
Jelenith down that 20 to hit.
Yeah.
All right.
You saying nat 20?
Non
Non that.
Oh, okay.
Katra 15 to hit. All right. Katra, you'll take 7 points of piercing damage. Jelenith, you'll take. I'm sorry, Katra, that's 8 points of piercing damage. Jelenith, you take 7 points of piercing damage.
I take 4 because of temporary hit points.
There you go. Jelenith, off to your right, you see the thorn slinger heave more thorns off down the hallway at you. Katra, the one right in front of you, unloads its just whole arsenal into your chest as you feel thorns just start embedding themselves into you. You watch Chamali just get thumped by one of these vines, and it crushes into his armor and stabs in and starts grappling him in. And you see him kind of like stuck now and taking massive like damage from these thorns.
I failed the concentration check. The healing spirit's gone.
Oof.
Oof. It gave you 1 point of health.
I know.
Oof.
Useful.
Like, is extremely useful.
You can take it back, considering these guys would have gone before you.
Oh, okay.
That's my fuck up, and I'm not gonna force you to have a problem because of me. So that's that, and then you all watch as 3 more of these thorn slingers begin walking further down the hallway or down the ceiling.
I don't think we were ready for this fight, guys. 'Cause there's more of them.
This one
You guys swarmed, so I couldn't fire
20
again.
feet up.
You totally can fireball again.
I do not have the ring of fire resistance equipped. Don't you dare say. Don't you dare say that.
Ring of fire, and it burns.
Lying in the fire. You could double fireball.
Katra, 18. You watch as one of these long tendrils, after Sif had destroyed one, another one immediately pops out from underneath the water, making this odd squishing sound as it appears from nowhere, and immediately starts skyrocketing towards you. It thumps into your chest, wrapping around you, and you are now grappled and restrained. You have disadvantage on strength saving checks and strength saving throws. Bjolf, same thing. You watch as one comes over his shoulder and grapples onto your back, like digging in behind your jerkin, and you feel yourself like lifted off the ground as it's going to now reel you in 25 feet.
Ah! Wait, did it hit my AC?
Oh yeah, nat 20, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
No.
Party time, guys! Oh no!
Yeah, butter or jelly time.
Oh, Christ.
Your torch goes out as you're dragged underwater.
It's a light spell.
No, I know, but the torch you had too.
I had a torch?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the torch you had goes out. Katra, you're immediately knocked prone, still grappled and restrained, as Bjolf is just yanked through you, basically. You see him just fly as his feet are taken out from under him, and he starts. You hear him start immediately inhaling water.
And you know that water's gotta be rank.
Yeah, that's
Sif, 26 to hit.
that's some
That's
herb.
a hit, of course.
I was doing amazing on
Jalanith, 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Alright, you
Oh.
both are also now grappled and restrained. You have disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. And with that, the biggest, meatiest target, it will take its bite out of again.
Kyle is doing amazing on attack rolls today. It is crazy.
Oh boy.
I don't like it.
$16? I don't think it's gonna hit, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So even though you're caught up in its tendrils, it leans forward to bite at you, and you're able to just keep like right inches away from its mouth in this heated combat. Whew, and that'll be its turn. Sif, you now have a tendril grappling with you and keeping you restrained.
Okay.
Now I know what it feels like to be entangled.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take the same route I did last time, except I don't have guided strike this time. So I have to hope for a normality. Well, no, actually, you know what? I will try attacking the tree, cause
Remember, you have disadvantage now.
and with advantage they cancel out.
Sure. If you're attacking the tree.
Yep. I will attack the tree. Oh!
Too bad that fails.
Ooh.
Give me a D100 roll, please.
Guys, so many ones today. So many ones. That's what? 4 for us?
Give me a strength saving throw. Which you have disadvantage on, by the way.
Yep.
Alright. You feel Tempest Wrath almost dislodged from your grasp. As you're starting to be lifted off the ground now.
I'm gonna go for one more. It is still bad.
Unfortunately, you're not able to get a full grasp on the weapon before banging it against the iron-like bark and unable to do anything.
Alright. Before I end my turn with my bonus action, I am going to grip my fist really real hard and then like kind of like reach over to the sword just until like a finger can touch the flame just slightly and pull it away and flick it. And this flame's gonna kind of like move next to Beowulf before like expanding in a rough wrought iron shape as this long pole and large crescent axe, still stained in the blood of his enemies, forms next to Beowulf, and it is going to attack the vines holding Beowulf.
Give me an attack roll.
All of the tokens.
All of the tokens.
Melee spell attack.
You all watch as as Sif, in his last attempt to do something, as he feels himself being lifted off the ground, Cat throws out his hand, and you see this long weapon appear and strike down into the water, and immediately retract as it misses its mark.
It's 20 to hit. No.
Anything else on your turn, sir?
That is everything I got.
Oof. Chamali is grappled.
I never got a chance to use Armor of Agathis. Otherwise, I think these vines wouldn't be able to hold on to me.
He takes 3 acid damage. You all watch. Katra is really the only one at that moment who sees this. As you see the thorns that are grappling Chamali begin enveloping him, and you watch as several of these buds open up and spurt acid onto him, and it starts dissolving his armor away, and you just hear this anguish as it starts burning into his skin. He's gonna try and get out at disadvantage. Unfortunately, unable to get out.
And he's still right next to me, right?
Yep. So that'll be his turn. Because he's unable to do anything at the moment. Alright, Katra, you're up. As you hear Chamali screaming out in pain.
Question.
Yes.
If I use Twin Spell, does it have to be a separate, if the secondary target has to be a different target than the first target?
Mhm. I'm pretty sure it does.
I believe it says that.
I just didn't have it in front of me, so I was triple checking. To be eligible from target a second creature in range. Yeah.
Can't be capable of targeting more than one creature.
You can spend a number of sorcery points equal to
Yeah,
the
no,
spell's
I got you. I got what you were asking.
second creature in range with the same
It
spell.
has to be a second creature, yes.
Whew. I am going to Scorching Ray. And can I twin it and attack the vines that are holding Chamali?
I don't think you can twin Scorching Ray because it's capable of targeting more than one creature.
That's correct.
Not Scorching Ray, Firebolt. Sorry, I don't have Scorching Ray.
There,
Yeah.
that yes.
Yeah, Scorching Ray can target 3 different people.
Yes. So that's what I'm going to do.
You know, if there's a time for magic missile, now is the time.
Wait, do I have a magic missile wand?
Yes.
Is that the character?
If you do.
Wait.
Yes. You
Yeah,
had it
I mean-
forever.
But I thought that was a different character.
No.
They
No.
This is why you
last
check your
Dikuth out of nowhere. Silent the entire game. No. Shut up, Katra. You have it.
Yeah.
I
You
can
mentioned
confirm.
it last week. You were like, "Oh, I forgot. I have a wand of magic missiles, guys."
Yeah.
Literally at the end.
Let me double check my oh shit there stuff.
I swear to God.
As an original
All you
member
have
of
to
the
do-
party, I can tell you've had that magic missile
you,
wand
I
for
wish.
so long.
I'm about to take that wand from you and use it myself from now on. That's God, man.
Yep.
Give me
Yeah, that was from like.
Forge of Fury.
I feel like I think it might have been even earlier than that.
It was from Citadel.
It was from Citadel.
Yeah, some
You
Citadel.
sure? 'Cause
It's in
I'm
our-
looking right now. I'm
magic
looking.
item handouts in Forge of Fury.
Okay, yeah. Then
Oh, is it? Then it
probably.
might be from Forge.
We've had it for a
But
while.
He's
Just
had it
so
for
you
a
know.
long time.
We are all struggling to hit anything. A magic
It's
missile
in your
would be
guys'
beautiful.
journals.
Okay, let me check my secondary inventory.
I swear you have it. You just didn't put it in, dude. I'll see if I have it. Nope, do not. Oh.
I want to find that message from last week.
Kovash also does
That
not
mess-
have it.
Yeah, it might be in my stuff that I left
Who's
on the
red?
ship.
It's not on the stuff that you left
Okay,
on the ship.
you're
You didn't
red,
leave
so
anything.
you have it.
You have it, dude. You have it. If it's not on your sheet, you literally have it. It's yours. Take it. Enjoy it.
No, like he has control over it and can edit it as a person in real life.
Then it's definitely his.
Yeah, just give him, or just
No, he
Add it to
already
your
already
inventory.
did.
no. I mean, add it to your inventory, Steven. Just be done with it.
Anyways,
Okay. Apparently I just wasn't in my. I guess I'm gonna pull that out and use that instead.
all right.
Where are you directing the missiles?
Directly into the motherfucker's mouth. No.
How many do I get? Do I get 5?
3?
You can you get
3?
You get the 3 for 1 charge, and you can increase the spell slot level by 1 for each additional charge you expend. You have a total of 7 charges. When you expend all charges, D20, 1 the wand crumbles into ash and is destroyed.
All 7.
Does it regain
Yeah.
charges at?
Daily at dawn. 1d6 plus 1.
And I get how many extra missiles per charge? So we're gonna use. So we'll use. 1 is 3, 2 is 4, 3 is 5. So we use 3. And we're gonna do 3 to the tree and 2 at Chamali?
Oh, you're
Bush.
gonna
Is
attack
that-
Shamali?
Is that overkill? Well, I was gonna attack the vines that are like wrapping Chamali.
I don't know.
Are-
You decide.
Are they? I mean, are they targetable?
Yeah, it's a whole like plant that's starting to consume him.
Kill the plant.
Oh, this plant is eating him.
Yeah, it's like this.
So then, JK, we will attack. We will do 2 at the plant that's eating Chamali and 3 at the tree.
Give me 1d4 roll.
I was gonna ask how you do it, Kyle.
So 4 damage on every missile to everything you deal. So you said how many to which one? You said 2 to the Thorn Slinger and 3 to the big thing. So 8 damage to that thing, and then 12 to this. All right. So you all watch as these blue lights suddenly emit from Katra as he's drawn this odd stick that has an interesting blue quartz at the end of it, and these 5 blue lights just explode out of the tip and then all over directly to the targets, engaging and zipping around people here and there when they need to. And you watch the Thorn Slinger even wilt further as it's trying to consume more of Chamali. And you watch 3 of them dip around the tree as it takes these light blows of force. I apparently have to reconnect. Anything else, Katra? Muted.
I think I'm gonna stay prone like that. So I think that's all. I actually. Nope. That's it.
So you are gonna stay prone? Okay.
Can I just like stand up? Like, is it keeping me prone?
Not really.
Oh, so then I'll spend half movement to get mine to stand up.
Yeah, it's just keeping you grappled right now and
Grappled
restrained.
He has 0 speed and can't stand up.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you can't stand up.
JK, I'm not standing.
Alrighty.
Sorry.
You're good. I should have thought of it.
Alright. Jonathan.
Yes.
That's not going to hit you for a 7. But does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Alright. You will take 9 points of piercing damage as you feel a thick thorn hit you in the back as one of the thorn slingers has finally reached the floor level.
Okay, concentration's up. We good.
That's 18's not going to hit you, Sif.
18?
Yeah.
That hits him.
That will hit me.
Oh,
I'm at
shit.
17. I'm at 17. Sir.
I have his shield now.
Oh, that's right. You will take 5 points of piercing damage, not reduced in any way.
Down, not reduced?
No, you can reduce it. I haven't reduced it.
Okay, down to 2.
And you are now adhered to and grappled by the Thornslinger as well.
Oh, god damn it.
And you will take an additional 3 points of acid damage as it starts spurting acid into the cracks of your armor.
Oh, okay, that's not reduced.
Heal, when you get a chance, can you reconnect? My
Yep.
roll 20 refreshed for some reason.
Whoa. Alrighty. And then... Alright, Katra. 16 to hit Katra.
Meter beat.
Alright. You're taking 22 points of piercing damage.
Guys, I think I'm down.
What?
As you are severely beaten upon by thorn slingers that are descending upon you left and right.
JK, I have 2 points of damage, or 3 points of
Well,
HP left.
you also take 6 points of acid damage, so.
JK, I'm down.
That was kind of sad.
Wait, no, I'm alive. No, you're not. Never mind.
Those of you up and standing, watch as both Katra and Chamali are just engulfed by plants and taken from your vision. Make an attack roll for your hound, Steven.
Does the hound really stay?
It stays until the target is reduced to 0, it is reduced to 0, or 5 minutes have gone past.
Oh, not if the caster is. That's
yeah,
great.
it is just there.
I love spells like that. It's like spiritual weapon. Technically, spiritual weapon isn't concentration, so it stays. It just doesn't do anything.
Unfortunately, not going to do much to the iron-like bark of the target at the moment.
Is this the day?
Bjolf,
Yeah.
you are currently grappled, restrained,
Yeah.
and underwater.
I believe. Yeah.
You have a good constitution, so you're fine for the moment.
Okay.
But what would you like to do?
Well.
Your Shield of Faith is still up as well.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Night.
And spiritual weapon.
Can I take this moment to interrupt
Yeah.
about a feature I have that I thought was supposed to come in later but should have came in last turn?
What's up?
Can I use my Strength of the Grave?
Yeah, make a charisma saving throw.
Well, pause. What was the damage that killed me?
6.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
So it's your 11 is what you're trying to get. 11 or higher.
Go, 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 go. You got this. You got this.
Yeah, indeed. So, in fact, you watch and feel as your very life essence is about to start fading, the hound flares slightly as you see the purple refractions just explode around the room as it then flies and rushes to you and absorbs in through your skin as you... And the plants are unable to take you down for the moment.
So is the hound gone now then?
No.
Or-
It's
No.
less. It's more of just a shadow now. It's
Okay.
not as bright and refracted as it was. I'm sorry, Bjolf. Go ahead.
No worries. Can I pull the spiritual weapon towards me if I can't?
You have
Like-
20 feet of movement with
Yeah.
I know. It's just I guess like I can't see it. I guess that doesn't really matter. Yeah, I would like to yank the spiritual weapon towards me and try to slice through the vine that's holding me.
Sure.
Cool. Ah. Ooh. Alright. Cool.
Unfortunately, that's not gonna hit.
Ooh.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not gonna hit. As you watch as it strikes down into the water, almost hitting you, but slabbing into the root and gliding away.
Okay. I will give the Sacred Flame another try as well.
All right.
Fact about that strength of the grave.
That's a fail.
Yes! Fuck you, tree. You can't walk nowhere. There you go.
Alrighty, nice. You watch as your sacred flame burst, and it's starting to now like look damaged as you guys have been beating on it. You haven't like focused many of your attacks on it actually, so it hasn't taken as much damage, but it is starting to look beaten down. Anything else for your turn?
No, I think I'm alright.
All right, Jelleneth.
First temporary hit points. Yay. Then I'm going to use my spirit buddy to heal me.
Sure.
I thought you lost him.
No.
Oh no, dope.
And then I'm going to send my spirit buddy over to Chamala and Katra to heal them.
Okay.
Katra now has 2 hit points.
Well, what I heal Katra for.
Yeah, it's
Another
different
one.
for each person.
And then Tamale. Another.
One.
Wow.
All right.
Oh man.
Kevin.
Kevin.
So far, I've done 4
Aw.
points of healing, guys.
Tempest is not with you today.
She doesn't worship Tempest.
No.
Chamali's up, as far as I'm aware.
Tempest cares not.
I'm worshiping Char. Maybe she'll help you out.
And then I'm gonna take my swing at the fucking tree.
Regular because you're grappled, and Sif is on the other side. Oof.
Oh.
The dice are not with you guys today. Oof. So yeah, you're having a hard time getting a good swing in while being constrained by the very roots of the tree itself. Although you do see that Chamali is once again moving.
Yay.
Anything else on your turn?
No.
Alright.
Oh. No.
Are all 4 of us still grappled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's actually going to let you go, Jelleneth.
And instead, just gonna swallow me whole.
No.
The tree is fucking moving?
Yup.
No.
I'm
Where
attacking.
are we going?
I'm getting
I
my
don't-
attack action in. My attack of opportunity.
That's fine. Katra, you feel yourself suddenly being dragged at a very high rate of speed.
I don't
Does the
think.
Damn.
slinger come with me, or am I not grappled by him anymore too?
What?
Does the slinger follow along?
Oh yeah, he's adhered to your armor right now.
It's
19 hit.
That
you
does
were
not
thinking.
hit.
Damn it! It is a 20.
Oh yeah,
What
no,
you
it's a
thinking?
21 because you are no longer grappled.
Aha!
Aha! Aha! Aha! Yes, I hit it. Hit it with everything. So that's 12 damage plus a piercing. Here's another one. So 13.
You're getting there, John. Another one. All right.
Wait at a time.
It howls in pain as the Aztec longsword is exploding with thorns and other shards as it's just going to work, causing these giant rends to appear in the tree as you lay waste. And it is now going to turn and take a bite attack out of Bjolf.
Oh! Go away!
Big mouth.
18 to hit.
No!
All right. So, actually, it causes it itself because as you're struggling, you see it's coming down to bite you, and you feel Katra slam into your shoulders from above you in the water, and it dislodges you away from the mouth for the moment, and you're able to, like, jerk out of the way.
Salmon.
Thank you, God.
Sif.
Sif has got the look of, oh, so we're doing this now. As the god starts moving and all of this, and he's gonna look at the axe and be like, and move the axe over to him. Attack the vine. As it floats over.
Nice.
Nice. Which one were you hitting again? I'm sorry.
My vine. The vine that's holding me.
All right. Give me damage.
8.
It cleaves about 3/4 of the way through the vine.
Ah!
As you watch and your eyes grow as it doesn't fully make its way through the vine.
Nearly headless vine.
Oof.
At the vine. The first one.
It is too much. You feel the water impeding your movement, the thorn slingers on top of you, you have roots grasping on top of you. It's starting to become too much and overcome your you at the moment.
It might be a little late, but I have a random actually DM question. If it's a melee spell attack from spiritual weapon, does that count for
No.
smite? Damn, it was worth a shot. It was worth a
It has to be your attack.
Your weapon attack, I think, is actually what it is.
Yeah.
It has to be a melee weapon too. You can't do it for range.
Ooh!
That's a one. That's a
Can we-
one.
Can I, please? No? Okay, sure.
Go ahead and give me a D100 roll.
Tempest.
Tango. Una.
Okay. Yeah, you see one of the other tendrils, as there are 6 of them, grabs the sword out of your hand.
Oh. Oink.
That mean the glow in the fire stops?
Yep.
Ooh. You no
You-
longer have a weapon.
Sith?
All right. Is that your turn then, Sif?
I have nothing else left except to kind of look
All right.
look out and say, Jonas, if you're gonna run, do it now, cause I think I'm fucked. But and Sif is still just struggling madly at this point. Just. Oof.
We can't die here, guys. We have deer butt skin to tan.
I have like
The deer
dragon
butt
armor waiting.
Standing. I need to make it into a cloak, okay?
Cannot die here. We just deer butt skin needs to be made into a cloak.
I need this skin to work out.
Bjolf,
Yes.
Jelenith,
Ah.
Sif.
Yes.
I like that you're singling us out, Kyle.
Wait, it's Shamali's turn.
You all begin hearing a chanting coming from like this tangle of thorns and acid and vines,
He
and
goes into,
you
like,
see
archangel form.
no, you see a hand appear through with the dagger, and it drops the dagger and extends the hand, and you hear Shara at one point, and all three of you get the benefit of bless.
Woo! Fuck yeah, Shamali! I love you.
I was
did
really
not have an act. I
and
did not have
thought the
prepared.
fish were
Thank you,
truly
Shamali.
chanting and casting a spell.
I have no idea what you just said.
I said I was really confused because you said from within the thorn bush you hear chanting, and I thought the bush was casting a spell.
Yes. Bless is great. I forgot about Bless.
Yeah, I don't have it prepared. Otherwise, I would have already used it. That and
Hashtag bless.
spiritual are not. I'm sorry. A shield of faith were two things I could have had prepped for this.
Hashtag Bless.
Instead, I
Katra.
divine favor.
Wait, I missed who the third recipient of Bless was.
Not you.
I figured.
Like, baby.
No, I wasn't like me. I didn't hear Katra, so I was like, it wasn't me.
I like everyone but you.
You know, the one that's that's on death's doorstep. I am going to, I guess, swing this wand again. Sling this. That's not the phrase we're going to use here.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
We're on some shit today, guys.
So we're gonna do 2 at.
Well, alright. So you used 3 charges last turn. You're
Gonna
using
use
1
one this
charge this turn? Alright. So you're at 4. And that's 3 missiles going where?
1 is going at.
Wait. Okay, yeah. 1 is going where? I was
The
making
bush just on top of Chamali.
Okay.
He can stop being a carpet muncher.
Alright.
We're gonna go at the one next to Chamali that tried to eat me because it was a rude motherfucker, and the tree.
So you're just casting it. You're just using 1 charge.
Yeah.
So you used 3 charge last time, so this will be the 4th charge used. Okay.
Okay, missed this math already.
4 damage. Please, one of my vines. Okay, he'll re-grab me. Don't do it. Kill the tree.
Wait, what were the other 2 you designated?
Whichever one of the other 2 that ate me or tried to eat me,
Yeah, 1 on top.
and
one
then
on
the tree.
Oh no, Kyle got rid of my spirit.
Did I? Oh shit, that was your spirit. Oh, my bad.
I had it on top of Chamali.
My bad.
Well, I can put it back there.
Alrighty, anything else on your turn? As you watch as these blue sparkles all around the room again, you watch as the thorn slinger that was covering Shamali has now wilted, and he's trying to unbury himself from it.
Guys, I saved Chamali, but I'm not doing too hot. We kind of really need to kill this tree as fast as possible. I feel like I'm
Are you
at
also
death's door.
underwater, or?
Yes, so all you hear is
That one. And that's my turn.
Alright. Let's just start off with Sif. 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Man, Kyle got some good
9
roll.
points of piercing damage.
Down to 6.
Natural 20, Jelleneth.
Oh.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
That's 7 points of piercing damage. And now you have a thorn slinger adhered to you as well.
All right. So let me roll con real quick. Ooh, made it.
Nice.
There goes that 20.
I know.
But you're gonna get another thorn in the back from the thorn slinger in the corner for a non-nat 20. Oof. For 11 points of piercing damage.
Still up.
That's the first concentration.
Second concentration.
She can add a D4
Still
to it too.
20.
Oh!
Good time to get a nat 20 when all you
And
need.
you all watch Chamali standing up and weaving in with the healing spirit, dodging in and out of these other thorn slingers. Apparently, they're unable to hit him. I rolled an 8 and a 8 consecutively, so you know.
Like for us.
There we go. The thorn slingers. Yep. Yeah, that'll be it. So at the end of their turn, Sif and Jelenith, you both take 3 points of acid damage.
Fuck, I'm down.
That's nice.
And goodbye, healing spirit.
Woo.
I mean, that's fine. You only need like one more use of it this time, anyways, right?
Yeah, but I can heal as a free action, so I can cast another healing spirit when it was done healing.
Katra, go ahead and make your attack roll. It can move as well, I believe.
I think you might have moved
I
the map on
have
accident.
control of it moving, but it
I should
moves.
have moved it
It
back.
moves the shortest, most direct route to its target. I don't even really have control over how it moves.
Alright, go ahead and give me another attack roll for it. Oof, jeez,
Damn.
guys.
Not a good day for us.
Damn.
It seems like its power is weakening in the presence of this tree and is just unable to grasp on Bjolf.
Yes,
It's your turn.
it is. All right. Can I try to slice my the vines again?
Are you using your spiritual weapon as well?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Ah, fuck. Even with a D4, that's not going to be.
No.
All right, fine. Well, I will. You know what? I'm just gonna try to sacred flame this tree again because I can't fucking hit it. So, yeah.
Wait.
What?
No, you're good. You're good. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Cool. So blood fireworks.
Oh, okay.
Fiery blood works.
It fails.
Yes.
Yes.
Today is Monday. All right.
2 out of 3.
Nice. You just this echoing, it just echoes around the room, and you all watch as the slingers kind of just like vibrate in tune with it. Anything else, Bjolf?
I believe that's. I mean, I don't think I can struggle to get free.
Not with you using your action.
Yeah. Anyway, no, I'm good.
All right, Jelenith. Death saving throw,
Death save.
please.
What? Oh no!
Yeah, Jello's down next to you.
Ah, so
Alright.
close to a natural 20.
You're good.
I mean, I'm under the water, so I guess
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
good
know
for
the
this.
same way.
Yeah, and you see that as it's threatening, it begins to.
Ah, no!
No, now I'm further in darkness.
No, I can't see.
I cannot see at all. Help.
Alright.
Stop being pansies.
You're about to not see too either, Contra.
I have dark vision out to 120 20 feet, so I highly doubt.
I
He's
meant dead.
fine.
Can I ask a serious question?
What's up?
Does this tree have vision?
Let me double check.
Probably has blind sense.
Blind sense is not blind sight.
Yes,
though.
it does have vision.
That's
Oh.
insane.
That's
It
so
can
rude.
see?
Bullshit.
Non-nat 20 to hit you, Bjolf.
Yeah, that meets it.
All right.
Grandmother was kicking our ass, guys.
I know! Grandmother Willow pissed.
You take
Everyone
eight.
down
You take
now?
18 points of piercing damage
Ooh!
as its mouth finally connects with your stomach, and you feel it literally just tear away part of your stomach.
Oh, God. This is
Guys,
gnarly.
y'all probably also have dysentery after this.
Oh,
Sif.
no.
Yeah. All the
He's missing a
dysentery.
portion of his stomach.
Sif,
You're worried
you-
about dysentery? This isn't Oregon Trail, dude.
Sif, in this moment, you're being like dragged up this like altar staircase, and it actually kind of stands you up in the moment while you're being dragged. And I would ask for an athletics check, please.
Okay, cool. Yep.
Oh, Sif.
Oh, okay. I was like,
You're still underwater. You're still underwater.
okay.
Normal or disadvantage?
Uh,
Are you restrained?
I'm restrained, yeah.
Disadvantage.
disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fine. As you're being dragged, the stairs cause the tree to go at an odd angle, and the one of the tendrils that has your sword comes within reach, and you snatch it back.
Yeah!
It's your turn.
Okay, I still cannot see, but so in the darkness, but I can see I can see the axe like 10 feet out from me, right?
The axe?
Yeah, the floating axe, like at the edge.
Spiritual
Oh, yeah,
weapon.
you definitely see that. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to hard mentally move it 10 feet towards me,
Okay.
and I don't know if it will be at disadvantage, but I'm gonna have it swing at the vine once more.
Go for it. It is not at disadvantage.
Thank you, Tempest.
It doesn't see, so.
Does that mean
But
the
it's
spiritual
not enough.
is always attacking an unseen
You do
target?
have a D4 you can add.
Please, a 4. Yes.
It hits.
Hey!
Don't do 1 damage.
I cannot. It's
All right.
plus 3.
You feel yourself freed. And you slide back down to the floor. You're kind of like intermingling with your spiritual weapon.
Okay.
But you still have a thorn slinger like adhered to your armor.
So is it like triple hard to move? So like since I'm already in bad.
Well,
shape,
now you're
Or
not
can't.
disadvantaged because of the tree at all.
Okay, but I'm still grappled by it.
No, you're not grappled by the tree at all.
No, the thorn splitter.
Yes.
Okay, so I can't.
But it's not like it's not a full grapple. You can still move around because it is now attached to you.
Oh, okay.
It's a face hugger.
I'm going to drag it along up into the light. And even though I have my sword, I'm gonna look forward. I'm gonna look back, and I'm gonna grit my teeth and raise my hand as the winds of the north start to coalesce around for a moment. As this frost armor starts to wrap around Sif and give him a helmet once more, coming over like, and his breath is everlastingly cold as I cast Armor of Agathis on myself with 2nd level.
All right.
If I am hit by if I am hit by an attack, the things will take 10 points of cold damage, which, if I'm remembering right, those tendrils when they attack me and grapple, that's still a melee hit.
Yep.
And
Yep.
that is my turn. As Sif will turn back and say, "Steel, it's almost done."
All Alrighty. Oh, baby!
I also have 10 points of temporary hit points.
Chamali just got a crit.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby!
My man.
So, oh boy. You all watch once more as this dark shadows coalesce around the dagger. His fist is kind of invisible at this point, if you can see even this far, as Chamali basically punches into one of the thorn slingers and just rips upwards, and you see it just into an explosion of this guts and acid as he kind of ducks away from it. That'll be Chamali's turn.
Shamali doing work with 1 HP.
And a dagger. Katja.
I think I am gonna finally attempt to break free of the tree.
Alright. You are at disadvantage.
Is that a strength check, or should I be attacking it with
would
it?
be a strength saving throw. Or
Damn.
a strength check, yeah. Strength saving throw.
You have +3 because you're within range of me.
Wait. Correct.
Didn't help.
Same for you, but Beowulf on your turn if you decide. You have a +3.
Oh, I hate how monsters work sometimes. But yeah, that does not save.
I should have just attacked him.
Anything else on your turn?
Oh my god! Never mind. Yes. I mean, no. That's it.
I mean,
Alright.
in theory, can't you add the D4 to saving throws too?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
it doesn't matter because it'll be
It'd be like
He physically can't make it with the D4 either.
No.
Reconnect here.
I'm loading, sorry.
Okay,
I
you're good.
somehow keep, like, backing.
Alright, that's your turn then, Katja.
Kyle. Is the acid damage at the top of the turn?
At the end of their turn.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're good. You'll probably suffer one death saving throw from him, but yes. Start moving. Oh boy. You all feel blessed fade.
Shit.
No, Chamali!
Keel, if you reload now, it should fix it.
Katra, does a 15 hit you?
no. Ha
Jonathan, yeah, it leaves you alone for the moment as it goes for shivering in command with the Zelonan, begins thumping down into the water. Katra's able to see it and thus move out of the way quickly as it right next to you with these large thorns. Alright. And then...
Wait, so is he no longer attached to me then?
No.
Okay.
Sif, you take 3 points of acid damage.
Alright, thank you.
Go ahead and make your bite attack, please. Attaboy. Well done. At 3 at. No, you need to give me your bite roll, Katra. That's what we're waiting for.
Oh, haha.
Oh.
That's what I thought you were attempting, and then you put at 3 at, and I'm like, did you fail your formula there?
A very bad fail out of
The
formula.
only formula.
Hey!
Hey, good
Hey.
boy.
Nice, nice, nice.
And it's direwolf, so that's 12 plus 2d6, right?
12 plus 2d6 plus 3.
Good puppy.
So just roll 2d6. 15 plus
15 plus.
21.
21 points
Nice.
How
I
do
think
you
it's
do this?
3.
Yes.
Howdy doody do this.
Howdy doody. Howdy.
Yes, so 12 plus 3 is 15.
3 is 18.
12 plus 3 is 15.
15 plus the 6.
Where is that 6? That 6 is what his roll was a 1.
Plus
and
15 is 21.
that plus 3 at the end of those dice should not be there.
It doesn't matter where
Oh.
it is.
No, so
It's
if you look at
15.
it's 15, it's 18 points of damage that Steve just did.
Gotcha.
Maximum 12.
Because he added that 3 to that 6
'Cause-
there, so it's 12 plus the 6.
Got it.
Probably, hopefully doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter, but like when I say like roll 2d6, that's why it's already easier.
Oh, my bad.
Anything else? Oh, no, that's all he can do. Beowulf, it is your turn.
Okay. I would like
No
to.
howdy doody?
Healing word.
No, how do you do this?
For
No
what?
howdy doody?
What?
You said it to Steve after you rolled that damage. You said, how do you want to do this?
No, the fuck I didn't.
No, that's us
That was-
asking for a
Oh,
howdy doody.
someone else said it and I thought it was
The
you.
fuck
My
out of
bad.
here. Look at its life. Like,
I can't.
you actually
are.
can?
Well, we could, but we're not going to.
Alright, cool. So I'm
Yes,
gonna
I could.
bonus action healing word myself.
No, you can actually look at its health bar too. Like,
I can't.
well, that's because you're on top of it.
Yeah. I also can't see.
And you also have vision.
We also only see the health bars of the tokens that we control.
Yeah, we don't get health bars for them.
Kyle's talking
Yeah.
on stream, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
maybe.
all of you are watching on stream.
Oh, I paused stream, so I only get the chat.
I'm lurking. So I don't-
Alright. Can I try to sacred flame it again also?
Yeah.
Cool beans. That please.
That fails.
Yes! Happy days. Alright, cool. Boink. 5 points of damage.
Nice, nice, nice.
Then where is it? Hold on. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Then that's I'm done now.
Spiritual. Oh no, you heal yourself. You didn't use spiritual weapon, right? Okay.
Yeah, I healed myself.
Okay. Jeleneth. Death saving throw, please. Alrighty.
Nice.
Yeah.
Eh.
You all now feel yourself being starting to lift off the ground as it starts climbing up the side of the wall.
What the fuck?
And alright, so then
I don't like it.
no. That's fine. 22 to hit.
Me?
Sif.
That'll hit. I have
Alright,
17.
And it takes how much?
Wait, what?
For Vegasus.
He's asking.
Oh, 10,
Sure,
10 points. 10 points. 10 points of frost.
Cast it last turn. Already forgets he has it on.
Sorry, I was like, wait, what are you talking about? Because I thought you were hitting me, and then I was like, oh no, give me the damage. And then you was like, what's damage? I was like, what? Sorry, I forgot. You totally did. Oh no, they don't.
GM, I sent you a whisper.
21 to hit, Bjolf.
Yes.
1 second, cut.
Health do these vines have? No.
There's too much health.
I know for a fact it's somewhere between 8 and
Why?
16.
Like you got hit by another one.
Yeah. And it takes 10 points. I don't know. I don't. I was hoping they, if it was enough to kill him, they just sizzle on me. It's not enough.
Can we talk about what a tree is subsisting off of if it's crawling up a wall?
The creature took the damage, not the tendril.
Oh, that's. Oof.
The tendril is considered a weapon at that point, and then becomes a living thing.
Oh, but I see something that's very smart. Oh, that's even better actually. Okay.
Bjolf, you take 25 points of piercing damage. As you feel it start dragging you in up the side of the wall, and you feel its mouth just bite down into your neck and shoulder as you feel yourself starting to go inside the monster.
It's a vampire tree.
Sif.
I will say Tempest guide my hand so I can see and use the last charge.
Sure.
If I could have vision on myself for a moment.
Yep.
It takes minutes to get into that and switch back.
What's it?
It's just double click the token in advanced. That's all I need. Ugh.
I feel like at that point, Steven, it would follow the normal rules because it specifies that it is a medium
Got
hand. It. So then it would follow the normal rules against, like grappling or
Got
whatever.
it.
Bjolf, does that knock you down, by the way?
No.
Okay.
Not quite.
Okay. Sif will use his bonus action to move the weapon over to Bjolf and attempt to slash at the vine.
All right.
To get him free because he keeps getting bitten and eaten, and this is terrifying to watch.
Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough. As you watch it clang into the side of the stonework, chipping away part of the stone itself.
Oof.
You do... No, that's not active right now. Chamali's down. Yeah.
Yep. Alright. At this point, if I'm gonna hit, I need to hit this frickin' tree, so I'm going at the tree. With both.
You are at disadvantage because you...
No!
Go ahead and give me the second
9.
roll as well right away.
One more time?
That's 9 natural ones.
Go ahead and give me the second attack roll as well right away.
Oh my god.
Wow, dude.
Dude,
That
start.
is the absolute worst. No, let's scroll up. There were so many good and better.
All right.
Damn,
So yeah, it seems like right as you're about to strike, the sword arm is pinned, and you almost end up colliding with your own face, and have to lean back slightly from the flames. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah. One quick question.
Yes.
That emptiness I was feeling a while ago.
Yeah.
Since I'm kind of stuck hanging in the air, I'm
Yeah.
contemplating. How does that feel right now?
Really shitty.
Uh-oh.
Really, really bad.
Can I remember that word? The word of
You
fire?
could give me an Arcana check.
I will try, and that's would be my turn. If I can, I don't have an action. That's 100% asking to make sure. Wow!
And
You're absolute trash.
in that moment of need, you do feel this like dark hunger overtake you. You're not entirely sure what it is or how, if you've ever felt this way, but it's just an incessant hunger as you begin to extend your hand. And you say, and those of you alive and outside hear Sif begin speaking in Maztican as a gout of flame erupts from his hand right into the tree.
Oh no.
Burning hands.
That's that good old sorcerer magic.
Roll your burning hands damage, please.
At what level was it cast at, sir?
The regular level.
All right.
The regular.
17.
That's a roll.
Alrighty.
Wait,
Burning
3d6.
hand,
Sorry, 3d6.
burning you.
Oh, 18.
Oh shit.
Nice,
Posted
nice.
3d6.
Nice.
And then
The-
critted
all
Austin.
3 6s, right? Like,
And was like, oh, actually, did I say 17? I meant it was one more at 18.
all right. And you just, those of you who see this unnatural wave of dark red, crimson-like flames just roil over the front of this tree, burning it and destroying some of the tendrils that aren't being used, and you just hear it like a death screech come about as it's like in its final flailing moments. It begins to start thrashing about, but it is
Was the vine that's holding Beolf in the way of the flame?
unfortunately not.
Damn it!
Uh,
For the shot.
Death saving throw for Chamali. That's a fail.
no. Oh no! How many
That's-
fails does he have?
That's one
One.
right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Katra.
The tree is still alive?
Yes.
How does it look?
Oh, not. How close to not alive does it look?
It looks on fire.
The fire managed to stay this time.
So I guess I am going to cast all the charges of this wand, this magic missile wand.
Oh shit! That's 3.
All right. So first, before anything else happens,
It has 7 charges. He used 4
give
already.
me a D20 roll.
Not a 1, 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 not a 1.
Austin, shut it.
All right.
Hey.
Nice.
So you use 3, 4, so you have 3 remaining. That's 5 missiles total. Where would you like them to go?
All into this MFN tree.
Roll a D4, please.
Feed him. Feed him, Catra.
Hey.
Nice.
Attaboy.
That's 20 points. Feed him, Catra.
You watch as this arcane missiles form around in a circle above you, turning into a giant ball that just blasts into the middle of the tree, causing bark to splinter away in this large hole, and it is just bleeding this black sap, this ooey gooey black sap that's starting to fall onto Bjolf. And you see it starting to sizzle as it drips down. And you hear this, but it's still standing.
Oh my god.
You start dissolving him. Alright. 17 to hit you, Sif.
That is meter beat.
A. You will take 9 points of piercing damage, and this will take 10 points of ice damage.
I still have 1 point of temporary hit points.
Nice, nice, nice. This Lawrence is going to move forward and try to attack Katra. Oof. That's a 22 to hit.
I'm down.
It slams into your chest. Bjolf, you've been turned around, and you watch as grappled and restrained Katra is trying to get out as this large bush just slams down on top of him, and you just hear Alright.
Fear not. I have another attack coming.
Sif, you take 3 points of acid damage. It does not count as a melee attack.
That's the last of my armor of Agathis.
Katra, you suffer 1 death saving throw, as does Chamali. Bjolf, it's your turn. You are now
I got double attacked?
It's acid as it's consuming you.
No, doesn't his dog go?
Yeah.
Did I skip his dog? Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, then you can make a bite attack with your dog.
Another crit, doggy. Another crit.
Oh, it moves up.
It already moved up. It's underneath the sword.
Dope. Give me 1 second. I was apparently making my character sheet freak out.
Alright, that'll hit, but you suck at rolling dice. How would you like to do this?
Okay,
Good
so
boy!
I would
He is the
I
goodest of boys.
what I want to happen is I want the dog to like run straight into the wall that the tree is climbing up, and then to reappear above the tree, jump down, and like just grow huge and consume as much as the tree as possible.
I'll raise you one better. You all watch as those of you who are up and standing at this moment watch as this. Now you've seen that it's kind of shrunken in size. Its colors have disappeared, and really it's now just a shadow kind of wisping about. And you all see it run straight underneath the tree, like the gap that it's created underneath, and it disappears. And silence ensues for a moment as suddenly it bursts out of the wall and through the tree, just exploding everything into this arc of sap and nasty bark as roots fall and drop you all to the ground as the dog lands, and Shadow like takes it and dissipates it right back into Katra.
Who is bleeding out on the floor?
Sif will immediately go to Katra and pump 5 and go to Jellenith and pump 5.
Well, did we break combat?
If combat
No,
breaks.
combat is not broken, but
Sadness.
um,
Tree's gone though.
let me see. Here it is. This will be the roll that decides it all. You all watch as the tree, like the base trunk of it begins to wither even more. You do now all watch as the thorn slingers follow a similar motion.
Okay, so are they dead?
And as they wither away, you all see Chamali just torn open, bleeding out on the floor, acid scarred and pocked just at the top of the stairs, dagger still in hand.
Is he dead?
Sif is
It
running
look,
through
he's not breathing.
Sif runs through, slaps Katra 5, runs through the water, slaps Jellenith 5, runs over to Chamali and like slides and hand on wound and starts pumping. Another.
If he's dead, like, do I get up there and see if he's dead?
You watch as you're both getting to him as the last of his breath leaves his body.
Revivify. I start
Damn.
grabbing around him and I start painting the symbols, and I'm just like muttering in this language, and you can hear just like Antela Shinta Shar, and it's just like echoing all around. And I'm basically saying, allow me to save this brother that you have given me. Don't let this connection leave me now. And I'm just like, yep.
Give me a wisdom check with proficiency.
I have this vision of Beowulf just like reaching and trying to grab the spirit and shove it back into Chamali.
Proficiency at this level?
+3, I believe.
Yeah, so 24.
Nice.
Beowulf, you immediately suffer 3 points of exhaustion.
Yep.
As you reach down and place your hands, your world goes black. The whatever light you had just disappears, and in front of you, a pale, familiar face appears, and she simply says, "No, he's mine." And you come out of it as your eyes have like begun bleeding, and you're finding a hard time breathing, and you might be in like the familiarity of a panic attack. But Chamali is in front of you, dead.
Man, I was gonna turn him to a manservant.
What's 3 points of exhaustion?
You are disadvantage on ability checks. Your speed is halved, and you also have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
And fact, actually, if your character sheet might have a place where you can put in the exhaustion points, so it can show you it all.
Yeah,
marked.
it does. I just needed to know what the conditions were.
I
Oh,
can't
tell
find
you.
that.
Jelenith and Katra, you both suddenly feel life thrust into you again as warmth energy begins spreading through you. Jelenith, you kind of wake up and immediately inhale water and have to sit up and start choking out.
Yep.
As you do see the tree in front of Katra just embered out and crackling with what little bit of fire remains.
I sort of stagger up, and then I start taking the blood from Shamali's body, and I kind of like gather it into one of my hands. I smear some on myself. I like kind of flick some over at Jeleneth, and then I flick some over at Katra, I believe was one of the ones that was really bad. Yeah, I flick some over at Katra, and I cast Prayer of Healing on all three of us.
Okay. So that's going to take a couple of minutes to happen as you're all...
It says it's instantaneous. Oh, no, wait, 10 minutes. Never mind.
Yeah, prayer revealing is 10 minutes. So yeah, you guys are all taking a breath, kind of gathering yourself. Most of you are on death's door, bleeding in several places as Bjolf begins chanting and going around and flicking these blood droplets from Chamali onto you. You all begin to feel the blood race around your skin and start closing wounds and healing what little bit it can.
It's 16 points of healing for everybody.
Awesome. And that's where we're going to take a little bit of a break for all you players. You guys can go take a break, go to the bathroom, whatever. But we're going to move over to Kovash and Dikuth for the moment. Let me go ahead and change maps.
Also, my roll 20 was stupid again.
That's fine.
Jelenith just takes those 10 minutes to mourn Chamali's death and to just kind of like spend that time gathering the corpse of this tree back into the middle pile, and like not as like a giant piece, but she'll just like use the sword to like just like cut it down to tiny chunks and throw it into the middle.
Okay. For some reason, this is not working.
And you know what? I will build it in a special way, so that way it's not just like a pile, but it's like it's making a bit of like a bed. I'm gonna try to make a bed from the wood on top of the tree, on top of all that tree trunk there.
All right. Sorry, I'm trying to get roll 20 to work for me. No way.
Yep. So many different maps.
It's ridiculous.
I hate this. This is such a terrible map. We're actually gonna change this because I hate using this one. I don't even want the side that I want. Whatever. We'll use this one.
You gotta get rid of those old maps. What you gotta do?
I was gonna say, just so I'm clear, so we're supposed to meet like...
Not a lot of those are old maps.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of those
They're
are
maps from the future.
new. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
Why
What?
is...
Where we're going, we don't need no maps.
Wait, what?
True that.
I need you to know I'm going to the bathroom, so
Sorry.
I definitely don't need a map.
yeah, so
All
we
need
should
is our
probably
trusty
take a break.
pan flute.
That's what he said we were doing.
Yeah, you guys can go. I'm gonna keep going for them though.
Okay.
If I can figure out what happened to this map.
While you figure that out, I am going to sneak to the bathroom quick.
I'll hang out with you for a second here. I was completely. I really thought that was gonna be a total wipeout there for a second, actually.
Oh man,
Yeah.
we would have all been on death's door if I wasn't a heavy armor master. I actually probably would have been almost dead there too, and none of us could. Oh.
I knew she wasn't gonna let me save him. I was not expecting the 3 exhaustion points.
Oof.
I was waiting for the moment Bjolf went down, and then that's when everything would have been
I
sad.
know. We all would have been fucked. We all would have been fucked.
I mean, if I could have gotten to you, I could have gotten you back up, but I was about to get to Jellenith, but then it grabbed me and pulled me again, and I was just like, no, that didn't work.
Yeah.
I
No,
was
I knew
hoping
it
to
wasn't,
jump up and, like, throw her back in.
I knew she wasn't gonna let me save him because she was gonna be like, "Excuse you, you're not allowed to feel emotions."
Either that, or it's more like, your connection. This is mine.
No,
Fuck out
no,
of here.
no. She was definitely she's mad at me for going soft.
What kind of an individual was Chamali, Kyle?
Only human.
Was he like a warlock or a cleric or
He was a paladin.
what?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
One sec.
I honestly wasn't paying enough attention to the spells he was using.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
We are repurposing map. So what was your question before I get back into this, Don?
I didn't have a question.
All right.
I'm sorry I interrupted so much there, though. It was a bad day.
As you guys have, at last we left off, Dikuth had found a new building for you guys to kind of roost up in that's slightly better hidden than where you were, and also kind of gives you a better overview of where he said you were going to be meeting. And the last thing we noticed the last thing Dikuth noticed was that all of the old corpses that were there had disappeared as if they had been dragged off somewhere. You guys have a long time before the meeting is supposed to take place. Is there anything you guys wanted to do in that time?
Dikuth would probably. Well, I imagine that the entire walk there was probably silent with Kovac not really saying anything. And so at this point, Dikuth is kind of just over it, and he's like, so, you don't talk much, do you, Kovac?
I say what needs to be said when it needs to be said.
It's real interesting. I personally just like to say whatever kind of pops into my head. I find that life's a little bit more fun that way.
Be careful, that can also make it short, too.
Yeah. Thinking back to like how many times he's almost died. So this guy, who exactly is this guy we're meeting again?
We called him Black Ear. He lost his ears to frostbite in the north when we were, I think before we were together, actually. Not really a good guy. He's really good at not being seen and ending fights before they start.
Okay. But I mean, he's not. We're just gonna talk with him, right? He's not gonna like just come kill us, is he?
It might actually be a better idea if you we're like on the roof of a building or something, right?
Kind of like it's so it was like a hovel building, and the roof had collapsed, and you're like on the part that's collapsed down into the lower floor because it gives you protection from all sides. But yeah, you could go up on the roof if you wanted.
It might actually be a better idea if you tried to stay out of sight while I talk to him. I don't know how he would feel about me bringing someone else here.
I mean, we're just friends. It's not like I'm some weird guy or something.
You're pretty weird, Dikuth.
It's true, and I love it.
I take slight offense to that, Kovash. Just very slight. And Dikuth holds his fingers up very close together.
I know
But,
we have a long time. Can I estimate around what time it is?
Excuse me. It's around like mid-afternoon, 1, 2-ish o'clock. Maybe a little
So
later
when are
than that.
When are we meeting this guy?
Midnight.
Midnight. Fuck. Well, why don't we? Can we like find him sooner than that?
I think Kovash actually chuckles at that. You would probably only find him if he wants to be found.
That's fair.
Jelenoth might stand some kind of a chance, but
I mean, I used to live out in the woods. I'm pretty good at that, but just a little bit. I'm not an expert like Jelenoth. But maybe we should do something to occupy this time.
I was actually going to try something.
Dikuth gets in real close. I'm listening.
I just need you to keep watch. I've never really done this before.
Okay. Dikuth keeps watch of whatever Kovash is doing here.
Kovash is gonna squat and sit like cross-legged and close his eyes, and he's going to take Katra's advice from last night and effectively try to talk to himself in his own head and see if he can meditate and talk to this other creature that seems to be in him.
All right. Why don't you give me a wisdom check?
Base wisdom.
Yeah. You can add your proficiency if you'd like.
That makes it 9.
Woo!
It's interesting. You've never done this before. You've never tried this before. And you begin closing your eyes and meditating and trying to bring forth something to talk to. And at first it surprises you because you do feel another presence there. But anytime you try to contact it, it seems to lurk away and be in every recess and corner of your mind and refuses to openly talk to you. You get the sense that he doesn't think you're worthy.
I guess Kovash opens his eyes and he's like, yeah, that didn't work, I guess. Before he does, he sort of thinks like, well, fine then.
And you just see in your mind's eye, you see a big toothy grin.
So that didn't work. I should have known better. Katra's an idiot. That was out loud for the record, Dikuth.
Katya can be an idiot sometimes, yeah. I don't know what you're doing, but that looks like something Katya would do.
I don't know. Do you have anything to do before tonight? Otherwise, all I've really got, I don't really have anything. My weapons are magic, so I don't need to sharpen them.
Huh, I never thought of that. No, Dikuth, upon hearing that we have so much time to kill, Dikuth is actually just gonna sit in the corner and make tiny little toots on his pan flute. Like nothing loud or anything, but just little occasional toots.
All right. Yeah.
Kovac
So
keeps glancing over.
sure. So yeah, as time passes, both of you give me a perception check as well. Dikuth is too busy paying attention to his pan flute, but Kovash, a couple hours into your wait, you do actually see Zoltek begin prowling around the area. Like you see
He
it,
seems to see us?
what?
Does he seem to notice us?
If he did, he doesn't care or hasn't been paying attention to you. He seems to just be prowling around, and it seems like he's sort of flexing. He's stretching, climbing up on buildings, laying around, like lounging. He doesn't really seem to be paying attention to much of anything. But as we fast forward, I actually am going to call it here. I'm sorry, boys, because A of all, I didn't realize you guys were going so far ahead of time, and I didn't realize they were going to be done. So I want to know what their plan of action is in case they come down and something happens. So we're going to put a pause on this, and I apologize, Don and Daniel, for the long wait. But next week it'll be all you guys anyways for the most part. So next
Payback
week,
for us almost getting the party killed by not being there.
yeah, sure. But honestly, I was hoping that the battle would have gone a little bit longer, and then we could just say that they wouldn't have been here. But it looks like they may be able to make their way down again.
Yeah, low key, like we had a 6-hour walk to get here. They probably were on their way to us.
Right, exactly. So I don't want to I want to keep time kind of consistent, and I apologize for that. But you guys are. I wanted to make sure you guys didn't want to do anything interesting. You guys could have gone off and done something else too. But if it is you guys just sitting around, that's where we're gonna call it for the week, a little early.
Kovash is doing. I don't know about Dikuth.
All right.
No, I mean Dikuth isn't doing. If you had told Dikuth that Zoltek was roaming around, that maybe Dikuth would have responded differently. But otherwise, he's just chilling.
Nope. Kovash doesn't say it, and he's hoping that Zoltek goes away.
It doesn't appear like he's going away soon right now, but yeah.
He's a happy kitty.
We got like 12 hours till this meeting. I'm hoping he goes away.
Exactly. But I do appreciate everyone joining us for the stream. It was a close one today. The battle got a little out of hand. The party didn't know what to expect, and it turned pretty quickly. But I appreciate everyone for coming out and joining us. Next week is going to be super exciting and interesting. Who knows how that's going to turn out?
I don't know how it's going to start.
Kovash meets an old friend. Next week, Sunday, 12 p.m. Central Time.
It might be a strong term.
We are New Platinum Content. Tomorrow we have the Illuminati streaming. What are you streaming tomorrow, Don?
I think I'm gonna create a skater and do Tony Hawk and probably play through the other levels that I already played. through.
Hell yeah. All right, so we got some Tony Hawk streaming, and some more stuff coming this week. We hope to see you around and see you later. But everybody stay safe, and we love you very much. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.